Today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the current state of DBD and where it's going while, playing games. And I'm gonna play an M1 killer because I hate myself. Hunches. I just bought skin for hunches. I don't even care. Looks droopy, right? Yeah, it does. Now, alright. First of all, let's talk about the current problem that we have, and that is that the game is nowhere near as good as, how it was basically. People always like to say how, oh my god, back then the game was great and they killed it. Nope. It wasn't great really. I played DBD in 2016. I know how the game was. And I will say this, that I couldn't play DBD alone. Like, I was scared to play DBD alone. So the game had some horror aspects to it, but I feel like nowadays we don't have that horror aspect. I don't know why. Something might have happened, but that's for another video. And then, they changed it from a horror aspect to a action aspect, which made the game more fun. Now, people always wonder if horror aspect was better. I'd say no. I don't think you can have DBD as a horror game. I mean, yeah, sure, killer's fine, but I feel like those games die pretty quickly. Action chase type of thing is better. But the thing that makes old DBD better, the new DBD, was that it wasn't centered around balance. Nowadays, the game is centered around balance. The devs have to listen to survivors and other people for, content. But the thing that, again, makes this thing bad, like, it's bad because, it's bad because when you center your game around balance and it's asymmetrical, it becomes weird, right? How do you get a game which is asymmetrical to be balanced? That's kind of weird, right? It's just like, oh, okay. But like if, let's say in Call of Duty, both sides can access the same stuff. There is, the same things on both stuff. So you can make that game kind of balanced. But you can't make this game balanced. That is the bad thing about this. DBD will never be balanced. It can maybe be in a state where it's the most balanced it has ever been, but you cannot make DBD a 50-50. It's always gonna pick sides. Personally, I think Survivor side is definitely stronger than Killer side, but solo queue kind of balances out a little bit. And well, then where are we going, really? The place where we're going is currently a weird one, because devs are trying things. It's weird, but they're trying things. Trying bad things, though. That's kind of the problem. Because the reason why they're trying things is because survivors want overpowered stuff. And is it really something I can complain about? Yeah, it is. Because when somebody, you give survivors overpowered stuff, they will obviously use it and exploit it as much as they can to win their games. Let's look at a few examples here. Old Dead Hard. Old Dead Hard was the strongest thing in the game. Old Dead Hard, you would be able to click a button and make distance. What this did was, basically you would extend the loop and killers would have to chase you even more, which was really unfun to go up against, because if somebody did that, you would not be able to win the game at all. Because, like, let's say M1 killers now, right? If M1 killers get chase 3 times, like they have to get chase 3 times, they're not gonna quite be able to play the game. And that's kind of what's tough about it all. Okay, went left. Alright. I think there's a dead zone, so we can't do anything. But he's trying. So, Old Dead Art made Distance, and it was a really popular perk. Old Dead Art, oh god damn it. No. Okay. Old Dead Art made tons of Distance, and it was run by everybody. Some survivors like to argue that it was better, but like Sprint Burst was better, but it really wasn't. Another perk was wait a sec, let me get here. God damn it. Another perk was oh god, Iron Will. Iron Will wasn't as strong, like up front, I'd say. It didn't seem as strong, but it was overpowered. And the reason why was because it basically granted you the ability to you know, it granted you the ability to be silent when you're injured, which, oh okay, no big deal. It was a big deal. You didn't leave injuries, whatever it was. You didn't leave the blood marks, blood pools, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So it was significantly harder for killers to, you know, track one and kill him. Wait. Alright, that was a fun one. Yeah. But these perks got nerfed, like Decisive got nerfed and other stuff got nerfed. Were survivors happy? They were furious. They were furious. They would quit, let me tell you. Survivors were furious, and this is still going on. Like, why nerf this, right? And the reason why DBD nerfed it is because it was not fun for Killer. I mean, there was a point where Killer queue times were so damn long. You'd have to wait so much. And like, cool and all, but you gotta get a Killer player base, you know. Not a Survivor one. If you increase, like, if enough killers don't play the game, your game will die. Because your game is kind of set around, she's right here. Okay, well, she avoids that one. I'm not playing main building because she's pretty good. Yeah, so after they, you know, nerfed it and people complained, now we're here. Some people like to argue that the game is the worst state it has ever been in. Is it true? No, there has been way worse states. I really don't like the old Dead by Daylight, and for a reason, really. Old Dead by Daylight was just giving survivors free things, really, free stuff. Like, oh yeah, you wanna escape? Oh, just press that hard, man. And, like, cry as much as you want, but it's not coming back. And adding overpowered stuff just makes Killer more boring. Like, oh, okay. You extended chase by hitting a button, and I couldn't do anything. Oh damn, man, that's great. Well, what was I said? Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to play Killer in that match? Like, I'm gonna play Survivor right after that one, though. Alright, good job. That's what you call them. This is the analysis series too, by the way. Aww, okay. Oh, hit him. Yeah, again, it's just not right. More things you add on the Survivor side of things, killers will be more bored, right? And that's the problem. It's not resistant, you know that, right? Oh man, ain't that funny. Ain't that funny. Ain't that funny thing. Are you kidding me? Thank you, man. That's great. That's crazy. Let me grab you. I'll grab you. And like survivors are pissed. And sorry, but you gotta be patient. There's still fun built around. I will say that they should add more fun stuff for survivors, maybe. Without saboing like killers, right? Because that's where it's going currently, and I don't like it. Like, oh, just buckle up. Buckle up's a really fun killer thing to do, but it's not fun at all for survivors to, you know, just get hit in the face. Because they have to account for this too. When you knock down someone, you have to be like, do you think he has buckle up? Do you think he doesn't have buckle up? Does he have unbreakable? These type of stuff just makes killer more stressful. And more stressful killer is, less people play it. Yeah, that's kind of the argument right now. Are we gold? Let's go. Alright. We're Gucci. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. It's gonna be a short-term video, I guess. But to recap, no, uh, it's not the most boring state of Dead by Daylight. It's still a fun game, and if you think it's not, you really have fun of just, you know, overpowered things in the game. No, Old Dead by Daylight was not better, because Old Dead by Daylight, people didn't complain because it wasn't centered around balance. No game was, really. And it's more fun to play Killer, really. I mean, they're trying to make Killer more fun, and that's a respectable thing to do. Killer is the only thing you have in this game, really. So that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.